They would take it to the tower. They're behind us. This ends here.
You hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion. I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
It looks and feels incredible. When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner.
The best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team.
This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
About time someone got here. Huzzah!
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. Mythic Dawn cult,
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
from unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 Divines instead of 9? Story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
Magic of the original experience.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
But tools have come a long way since then.
The original Oblivion, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine.
We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
We've leveraged nearly.
We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and we implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light. That really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
Sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures. Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits are built on the same base mesh, making the lip syncs different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
It's UI and UX. It's audio.
Which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks. You know, it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
The original had third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized. One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective is...
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone! We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood!
As games have developed over the past 20 years.
Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. But ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint. In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch. And that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
With the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately
so iconic to Oblivion?
Great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
it just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oblivion is a core part of this, the effort that we put into it, the love that went into it.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players.
People, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be... Oblivion Gates look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel...
You're going back to a world that you've been to before. It's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
There was a lot of respect for...
Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster has been an incredible experience.
I was born 87 years ago. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. This is the 27th of Last Seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come.
Looks clear.
A trap! The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness? Here you must find your own path.
Remember the Emperor!
Find him, and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.